Hello everyone, this is Bowser Galaxy 10.
And Damien.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Wait, why close it? Anyway, welcome to a rambling review of The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
Or as I called it, Lauder TTT.
Or...
Titty T.
Why do I do this to myself? Anyway.
Oh my god, this movie is better than the first one.
Yeah.
Like, the first one was build-up. This is actual stuff.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, based on memory, which one was my favorite, which one I liked more, but rewatching them, I'm like, yeah, I like Two Towers better than
Yeah, Titty T was way better than Fodder.
Okay, can you stop calling it that now?
What? That's the short version. I don't want to keep saying the long version.
Just call it Two Towers. It's not that much longer.
Well, there's...
Anyway, can we continue?
I thought you were talking about Fodder, actually.
Can we continue, please?
Okay.
So,
Alright. First on the list... Well, probably one of the best characters, and oh my god, this was amazing. Gollum, Server the Precious!
So, yeah, Gollum comes down and is like, I gotta take the ring, and then they're like, and then Frodo and Sam are like, lol, nope, and then they capture him, and then Sam is like, we should kill him, and then Frodo's like, no, I pity this guy, let's bring him. Oh wait, he knows how to get to Mordor! You should come with us to Mordor!
You hold precious! I submit!
Yeah, and then Frodo and Gollum become friends, and he's like, oh yeah, you used to be Smeagol, right?
Sam's a douche.
Well, Sam is very, like, black and white in his understanding of good and evil. He's like, you're a good guy or you're a bad guy. He doesn't understand that Gollum is kind of morally gray.
Ah.
So...
Alright.
So yeah, Gollum is, really incredible CGI. They really stepped it up for the first movie. Like, oh my gosh.
We'll get to that when we get to the greatest part of him, though. Which is later.
Well, yeah, Gollum is great. We all love Gollum.
I think I forgot the orc fight.
Which orc fight?
The one that tried to murder the actor. The one that nearly could have murdered the actor.
Oh no, that was in the first movie.
Oh, never mind.
That was at the NFL show.
Oh, okay. Okay. Treebeard, some call me.
So yeah, these three up front, Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli, they go chasing for the hobbits, the orcs, and then the orcs get killed by a bunch of Rohan people who got banished, and then they go look. Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli go looking for them and find out that the hobbits actually went and ran into Gangorn Forest, home of the Ents, which are tree people, basically.
Indeed.
People who are trees.
Mm-hmm.
Tree herders. And so yeah, Merry and Pippin meet Treebeard, and he's pretty great. We love Treebeard.
We will get to him later when the scene shows up, when the scene pops up. Next one. The thing that scared little baby Joel, the dead marshes.
No, I didn't. I didn't watch it until I was like 12. Until I was like 12 or 13.
Okay, would have scared little baby Joel.
Yes, it would have.
The dead marshes. That CGI did not hold up too
It
well.
didn't. Really, it did not hold up all that well.
It's good build-up, but, like, that CGI, no. Also, the dragons aren't that scary.
I think they're cool. They're not that scary.
The head is
cool.
the rest of it looks fine, but the head, man, that freaking head is like this, like, really super tiny, like, tube thing. It looks like a dick.
Whatever.
I am not Gandalf the Grey, I am Gandalf the White! He's alive!
He's alive. He's back from the dead. He's more powerful than ever.
So what we mean from the dead was that he just fought the thing for himself and got all the experience points.
No, he was dead.
And leveled up.
He was dead, and he got brought back to life by Middle Earth God.
Okay, so he
That's
evolved.
the name that I forgot. Yeah. And then he had a cool horsey. His name was Shadowfax. Yay, Shadowfax. Then they go to Rohan.
Anyway, time for the three main characters. King Exorcised of Saruman.
So yeah, they go to Rivendell, and they're like,
We're not a plot summary, we're talking about the scene, what our thoughts on the scene was.
Yeah. So I thought it was really cool that they're like, "Well, take all your weapons," and then Gandalf's like, "No, I need my staff. I'm an old man." And then Grima's like, "I told you to take the wizard's staff." And then these three are just like, "Oh, we don't have any weapons," and they just punch all of the guards.
I loved Gimli being like, "But my axe! My axe!
And my other axe! And my other axe! And my other axe!"
No, that's Aragorn's knives.
Gimli has like 3 or 4 axes though.
And if they took all of Legolas's bows, they would have been there all day. How many arrows do you have?
Well, what did you think of the actual exorcism scene, so to speak?
Well then.
I thought it was really cool and really well done.
Yeah.
And I've always really liked the transition of like after it happens and like how like Theoden just slowly starts to like grow younger before your eyes.
Yeah.
Like, that's a really cool effect, and I really like that.
The only problem is that him with the Sarumaning looks like he just hasn't slept in days.
He probably has.
Where he's like, I wanna go to bed. Why did you wake me up for this old man and the staff? And his big stick.
Okay, what's next on the list?
Leave now and never come back!
Oh my god, the CGI!
That whole scene, everything
still
about
holds
that
up.
scene is just
Perfect.
oh my gosh. There's a reason that scene is like legend. Like that is like one of the greatest scenes in film history.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, this is the
There's
first time
a
I've
reason
seen the
people
whole
rip.
thing.
That scene is why people rip. Was why other people rip off Gollum, because they're trying to achieve that.
Yeah, but Gollum also I just loved the one sneeze, which is the one time the guy's actual thing.
It's a spit.
Yeah.
He spits, and he's so like Andy Serkis is so proud of it because it's like the one part of him that's actually in the movie.
But yeah, they did him perfectly there. Like that CG on Gollum is perfection.
And
People would kill for that CGI.
Yeah, and one other thing that I think is really cool, it kind of baits you into thinking, oh my goodness, Gollum's gonna be good again. But by the end of the movie, you can see, no, not so much. Because people are mean to him, and he just goes right back to the way he was.
Yep.
Gollum's such a tragic character, and I love him. I love
Yeah, Gollum's great. Gimli and Aragorn are still my favorites, though.
I don't blame you.
Like, those two are still higher, and of course one that we'll get to later, near the end of this. This will probably be even shorter than the original rambling review of Lord of the Rings, actually.
Being a little bit more concise, I guess.
Yeah, because there's not like millions of hours of plot dump.
True. There's a lot of action in this movie.
Yeah, so honestly, the plot points are actually far in between.
Yeah.
Alright, next one. As to quote Gimli, he fell.
So, Wolfies.
Yep.
They're pretty ugly wolfies, so they're
Yep.
they don't do it for me personally. I mean, they're kind of cool, but
And it's like, oh my god,
You're not like,
Aragorn
oh my
died,
gosh,
and I'm like, I don't believe this for even 1 second. Yep, I was right.
but he fell off a cliff in the water.
Look, I've seen enough Ruby to know that you can survive from that.
This isn't Ruby, but I guess
That don't mean anything.
I see her for You've seen enough anything to know that.
If I don't see a body, they're alive, as far as I'm
You saw a
concerned.
body floating in the river
We didn't see the body.
for like 5 seconds, and then he got revived by getting a kiss from Arwen.
Yeah, with his bed buddy, Elf. Elf bed buddy.
Elf bed buddy with elf magic, yay.
Yep.
Anyway, so yeah.
So yeah, that part. That.
Oh wait, you have to mention, like Eowyn trying to feed him the soup.
Oh yeah. I pretty much got Persona flashbacks from that.
Eowyn is a reset confirmed.
Risei, Boca.
Every Persona girl ever.
No, Persona
Almost.
5 girls seem to be able to cook. And Naoto's at least able to cook something.
Anyway, so yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that was
And also
great.
Dwarf Woman was funny too.
Yeah,
Bearded Dwarf Woman.
they think... And I made the joke that, oh my god, Gimli's actually a female this whole time. No one had noticed! I mean, they never asked! We just assumed it was a dude this whole time!
Well, I mean...
But then he takes off his clothes and we just see a pair of giant dwarf breasts! Boom! It's under the beard the whole time!
And Niles is like, I am suddenly infatuated.
Oh, I can't wait to get to that part. Alright, next one. Oh yeah, Frodo's in this. Faramir Prison.
So, rock and pool is nice and cool, so juicy sweet. All I wish to catch a fish, so juicy sweet. Yes, I memorized the song.
That song is great.
I love it.
Gollum is the most adorable thing.
I know.
Why does he have to be evil?
I think in like making sure this doesn't go dark, I might have moved it up slightly.
Yeah, you have. Move it back up. There we go. That way we don't have to see EA.
EA. Okay. I think this is actually for a video game. Whatever, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. This is
It looks nice.
Yeah, because it's stills from the movie, not the game.
Anyway,
Anyway,
what
back to the actual movie plot. He was singing.
He was singing. And Frodo was like, "Let me go down to him," and then Faramir was a big fat meanie to him.
Yeah.
Poor Gollum.
No, poor Smeagol.
Smeagol.
It's not Gollum, he's Smeagol.
And then I honestly wonder if it was done in like one take, where Andy Serkis is going back and forth between Gollum being like, "Yes, I'm saying evil things and talking about how horrible the hobbits are," and then immediately, like instantly goes back to sobbing as Smeagol.
Yeah.
And just going back. I wonder if they did that in one take. If they did that in one take, Andy Serkis is a god.
Yeah.
Because that was incredible.
Yeah. I have very much appreciation for, like, the filming of these movies.
Yeah, like, it's pretty incredible. Like this is one of the few movies where, like, I actually think it's, like, I actually recommend to people to watch the, like, behind-the-scenes stuff, because it's really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you... Yeah, I'll probably save it for later.
What?
I was about to ask Mike, why do you think it's Faramir, but we should probably say that from the end.
Actually, I think this is the only one where it really has
Well,
anything.
I mean, the Sam thing, he was there for a little bit.
Yeah, but that's not the main part of that we're be talking about.
Okay, well, we'll say it now then. What do you think? What do you actually think of Faramir at this point?
He's there.
Yeah,
He's a dick, and then he's like, that was a heartfelt speech. Go.
I mean, I think it was kind of like, I think
it
was kind of going in that direction over time, and then at that point he was like, okay, yeah. And I don't think it was just the speech. I think it's also he saw before his eyes Frodo getting like totally screwed up by the ring.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh. Okay.
This is a hobbit. What the fuck's it gonna do to me?
Yeah.
Get that thing away from me!
Pretty much. What's it gonna do to me? What's just my dad, who's kind of screwed up already?
Get it out of here!
So, but yeah. I think Faramir's Faramir's alright in this movie. I think he's better in the third one. Like, the third one is where he, like,
well, thanks
really
for telling me
shines
that he's there.
Sauron's gonna attack Gondor.
Well,
He's from Gondor.
How was I supposed to know that?
The battle for Palms Deep is over. The battle for Middle Earth is about to begin.
Okay, so what's the Shire gonna be next? Shire gonna have a...
All the Shires are all far away. So, might as well take out the humans, like, across the street first. Who actually know how to fight.
Good point. Anyway, next one. Army bred to destroy. Finally! All that buildup finally pays off!
Yep.
Saruman's actually doing something!
We have a big army. Lots of orcses. Filthy orcses.
Yep, where it's like, okay, how old are you? 5. Do you know how to use... What weapon do you know? I stabbed someone with a pencil once. Here's a spear! You have 5 hours to learn it or you die!
It's basically a big pencil. I'm sure it'll be fine.
You have 5 hours to learn it or you die. Ready?
More or less.
Good!
And then the elves showed up and they were like, well, we're
not there yet.
We're not?
Well, I guess it's all the stuff before it.
Yeah. And then the elves showed up and we're like, well, we're very slightly marginally less screwed now. Yay!
We got ranged attack and not 5-year-old kid with spear.
Oh, we still have 5-year-old kid with spear because we'll take what we can get.
Yeah. For preparation stuff. The thing with Aragorn and the kid
Eowyn
was
wanted
nice.
to fight, but then Eowyn didn't fight. So that happened.
The thing with Aragorn with the kid was nice.
Yeah, that was a cool scene.
Like it's what I feel like an old warrior would do with a kid that's about to go into battle.
It kind of gives like a little. It like puts like it kind of like brings it down to earth and is like this is like,
Down
like
to
it's like
Middle-earth?
yeah it's like it's like okay we have a whole bunch of like basically kids are going to fight, and then they actually are like okay here's one of those kids. They put him like right in front of you, and he talks to Aragorn. That's really smart. That like takes all those faces, and you can it's like you can actually like put a face to like all of those kids, and it just makes it way more effective. It's
that was
super great rating.
All right, next one. It's nightfall. What have you done? We said, good morning.
But it's nighttime. I love that song.
That scene is beautiful.
It's so good.
It's like this lake, which takes a very long time. It feels like he's freaking trolling them the whole time.
But he's actually serious.
I know, that's the best part, is that he feels like he's freaking trolling them the whole time, but it's actually not.
It's what's so brilliant about that scene, is it feels like he's trolling them, but he's actually serious, and it's actually at the same time as making you die of laughter, it's also building up tension.
Yeah.
It's so brilliant.
Yeah, I love that scene.
It's like...
And also, it finally gave me that one character where he's like, oh my god, he's not just a freaking Fred and George. For Mary
and Pippin finally being cool.
Finally, they hit good versions of those characters.
They're making it. We're finally getting good.
Finally, they're not the reason why everyone dies.
Well, we'll see how they do in Return of the King.
Oh boy. Oh no. You just made me very scared that I'm gonna hate these guys. Next one. Helm's Deep! Oh my god!
This is probably also... I don't know if it's quite to the extent
these
of
characters
Leave Now and
should
Never
have
Come
died.
Back. But they're action heroes, it's fine.
They should have died.
They're action heroes.
You don't jump into people holding up spears towards you and live. I don't care if you fall in water.
We fell in water, so the spears don't do fall damage.
No, it's like Mario 64, where if you go underwater and then go back up, then you immediately get all your health back.
Okay. So, aside from that,
this battle's amazing.
Yeah,
finally a battle.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite to the same extent as Leave Now and Never Come Back, but I think it's a pretty iconic movie in just film history. A pretty iconic scene in film history in general.
Yeah, that one's great.
It's a really especially because I don't think they did fight scenes like that back in 2002.
Yeah, they didn't.
They did not do stuff like that. There's probably stuff now that compares to it.
Yeah, like Endgame or something. But, God, this was amazing.
Yeah. Helm's Deep is one of the big highlights of the movie, for sure.
Yeah.
And honestly, a highlight of the trilogy.
Yeah. This movie's just full of highlights where it's, way better than the first one. I actually remember a lot of the scenes from this one, and then I'm like... The first one, I just know the memes. I just remember mostly the memes and how an actor could have died.
Yeah, I'd say the biggest thing the first movie has going for it is just cool characterization and stuff, but...
Characterization memes.
Well, that's how it goes. Really good characters, people make memes about it.
And then it's like we have decided not to help. Oh my god, all my friends are dead. Drown him!
Break the dam! Release the river!
That scene was awesome, and I love how Saruman, gets out of his door. He's like, he looks like he just got out of bed. He's like, oh my god, what's going on? Oh shit!
Yeah! It's just like, oh no, oh no, oh no, no.
How did I not plan for this?
I love it so much.
What the hell happened?
And by the way, I don't know, did you see the guy that was on fire and the river comes in, he just dunked? Yeah. I love that guy so much.
Yeah, the Ents proved their worth with that scene.
Yeah.
I was originally going to be like, these guys kind of suck, and then I'm like, oh my god, these guys are great.
And then there's the storeroom, and they found Saruman's storeroom. It was so good. It's there's probably nothing good to eat around here. Another apple. Apple?
Chicken?
Apple chicken? A basket of apples? A storeroom? Oh my gosh. Entire barrels of Shire pipeweed.
And my
Should we share it with Dreamer?
No, that might be a distant relative. and then they do all the yelling, and then the one guy shows up, and I just made
Actually,
the joke.
That was Treebeard.
Oh my! I was making the joke. He's like, "Mom."
Isaac, who I haven't seen you in 16,000 years.
Cut happened because I needed to reset the song. I can't do this, Sam. That made Sam the character.
Yeah, that scene is probably one of there's like a couple of scenes that are like why Sam is such a fan favorite character.
That's the one.
That's probably the number one.
Like,
there's a couple of them, but that's probably the number one.
It's like, we shouldn't be here. But what heroes said... What heroes would we be if we said no?
Yeah.
Heroes do face these impossible odds, and I'm like... God, this is awesome.
Sam is the hero we all need. He's just a normal dude. And he's a
freaking gardener, and he's like, let's go, my friend. Let's go trek across the entire goddamn planet!
I know! He's so good! That scene, like I cry every time meme, that is that scene for me. I literally cry every time.
That was a great scene.
Like, honestly, like, I don't know why I haven't done this yet. I'm going to like go and like memorize that whole scene so I can just quote it.
Oh no!
I'm not gonna just quote it randomly.
Thank gosh!
So, like,
I was getting very scared. I was like, oh no!
No, I'm not gonna make fun of it.
I was like, oh no! Please just don't say it over and over again. Yeah, that scene is great.
And like it's also just really. Like, it's so, like, it really, like, they've showed how much the ring messes with you, like, a bunch of times, but
Frodo killed
literally,
Sam.
and, like, it wasn't even, like, he went for it, and then it was like, oh, shoot. It was like, he went for it, and he was still gonna go for it for, like, 20 seconds, and then he finally was like, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Like...
If Sam was any other friend, he would have been like, I'm done. But no, he's like, you're my friend. I'm with you till the goddamn end of this. Best bromance I've seen in a movie, I'll be honest.
Oh my
like, I don't think I've seen a better bromance from a movie than those two. Like I think there's a cartoon or something that beats it out, but live like movie, no.
You know,
none to me.
I've heard it said that Tolkien himself said that Sam is the true hero of this story.
Yeah. I'd say I'd agree.
And then Gollum.
Yes.
No hard feelings.
No hard feelings indeed.
So what did you think about... So he's like, okay, we're gonna go this way. And Faramir's like, there's something really scary there. You sure you're gonna go there? Frodo's like, we don't have nowhere else to go. And then after that, Gollum's like, wait a second, we can have her kill them. Bit of foreshadowing there.
Yep. I don't know what that is. Going to go well, I assume. Everything is going to go fine.
Up the stairs we go, until we come to the tunnel.
Oh, so that's where that line's gonna come into play. Again, I only knew Lord of the Rings through memes and all your quotes from it.
Yep.
And that was one of the one of the earliest ones you ever did. I think you did that during Paper Mario 64, actually. I think you did that going line in Mario 64, Paper Mario. And I'm like, what the hell's that from?
To the tunnel.
Yeah, I think I was literally like, what the hell's that even from? Back then. At that point, you were like, I gotta do this at some point. Oh my god. A virgin eyes.
He hasn't seen it. He hasn't
A
seen the
virgin
legend.
experience. All he knows are memes. Goddamn those credits.
Yeah. Gollum's song is one of my favorite songs. Is probably one of my favorite songs of all time. It's just,
I honestly didn't get that much Gollum-y from it.
if you like, it's a lot of it's in the lyrics.
Oh, okay, that's probably why.
Yeah,
because again, Lord of the Rings has an issue where I can't hear the damn thing.
It's more or less like, I've screwed up my life and now I have no friends and I'm gonna die alone.
Oh. So my inner thoughts when I'm trying to head to bed, got it. Relatable.
Yeah. Two Towers is incredible.
Yeah. Way better than Fellowship.
This is like easily top 10 movies of all time for me.
This is way better than Fellowship was. Like, Fellowship was the build-up, and this was the payoff. And I'm like, what the hell's Return of the King gonna do? Because I know the beginning. Don't know anything else past that until pretty much the end. Pretty much all I know of it. Beginning and the sort of end. You know, before all the endings.
Before the many, many endings.
I know there's a lot of endings, but I know the actual ending of the plot. Like the plot ending. Where the gameplay would end.
That's fair. That's a good way to describe it, actually.
Where the gameplay would end and not
the cutscene right after the game, after the final boss.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
So yeah, Two Towers, excellent movie. Would watch again.
Yeah, going through my three favorite characters: Aragorn, Gimli, Sam.
Yep. I have to think harder about
Which one of them was the one that stood up to Treebeard?
Which one told Treebeard to go south, specifically?
No, which one screamed at him like
Oh,
this?
that was Mary.
Okay.
Pippin was the one who told her to go south.
Oh, I thought that was both the same guy both times.
No, Mary was Mary.
Okay, never mind. Both of them
Pippin
have
told
merit
south.
to me then.
Yeah.
Never mind, both of them have merit to me. So top 5.
Yep. So that's 4 or 5 then?
Yeah.
So they're 4 or 5? Wow. They went up a lot.
All you need is one really good scene. I already knew I was going to love Aragorn and Gimli, so they already had bonus points.
Gimli's.
Oh yeah, Gimli's thing with Legolas. I think we forgot to talk about.
The game. Their game.
But he's twitching because my axe is in his lobe.
Because he's got my axe embedded in his nervous system.
I freaking loved that scene.
Legolas and Gimli's antics are one of the highlights of this movie.
Yeah.
Of these movies. Yes, these movies. There's more to come.
Oh, great!
Remember, we still haven't got it. Still only counts as one.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see Gimli and Link have their petty battles.
Yeah, they.
Oh, seriously, if they ever do like a actual like live action Legend of Zelda, I know the Link they should pick.
Orlando Bloom.
I mean, he works.
Yeah. Two Towers.
Great.
It's
I loved
wonderful.
it. I love this movie.
Would watch again?
Yeah. Maybe not the extended edition, but yeah. It's one of those movies, it's mostly because of the length, I'd probably be like, I'll just watch this scene again.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Well, I'll skip past some of the stuff.
Me, I'll probably continue to watch this.
But I'll watch every single thing that Gollum's on screen.
Yeah. I'll probably keep watching Lord of the Rings every 2 or 3 years. Extended version only, of course.
Of course. I don't think we ever mentioned that this was actually the extended version.
Yeah, by the way, we're only watching the extended versions. I've never seen the theatrical versions, actually.
Oh, so yeah.
My sister has watched them, and she's talked about how bizarre of an experience it is after you've watched the extended ones your whole life. You're like, wait, what happened? Where'd that scene go?
Oh, especially Return of the King.
Yeah, Return of the King. There's one scene in particular. I won't want to say what it is.
You know, the very first freaking important scene of it. Gone. It's like... It's called Two Towers, and you didn't even show the one that where a tower goes down.
Yeah. The actor was pretty weird. I think the actor was like, wait, what? Why am I not in this movie? I think he actually had that reaction. Like, he's like, well, I'm not in this movie. What happened?
Yeah, to be honest. Where'd my dramatic finale go?
Yeah. I think we're gonna end it now.
Yeah, that was great. Interested to see Return of the King. Also kind of feeling that might not be able to live up to Two Towers. Because Two Towers had Fellowship building it up. This one wasn't really that much build up. Like, it was pretty much like, we're striking back. And it's like, I don't know what else you can really do with build up like this. Like, it built up and it finished.
Yeah. I'm honestly very interested to see Return of the King again, too. See if it beats out Two Towers.
Alright then. Well, see you guys for the next rambling review or whatever video you watch. We can't stop you. We have a bunch of videos.
Remind me when